Hello again, it's your friend, the Millionaire Maker in the Making. I'm so pleased that you decided to tune in once again, and it is our intention to provide value that will help you on your journey towards realizing a life most incredible, a life fit for royalty. Now, we've talked about the importance of vision and how envisioning with clear and distinct detail is essential to all manifestation. Now, we must turn our attention to the next most critical element in the process of manifestation or realizing our envisioned intentions. We have to discuss desire. Desire is the act of wanting, hoping for, longing for, or wishing for something. Once we're clear on what it is we truly want, we must couple that knowing with the uninhibited wanting and longing for that thing. Desire is the beginning of the collection of, gathering of, attracting of, or enacting of energy, movement, and or substance towards the realization of that to which we have affixed our focused attention. Desire adds the electrical charge necessary to magnetize our minds and us in order to attract that which we have seen in the intangible realm. It stirs emotions and arouses us to pursue, to press if we must, and to possess it at all costs. True desire thinks not of sensibility or logic. It is simply the wanting factor. It does not concern itself with improbability or difficulty. It simply longs and activates the chemical, physical, psychical, or ethereal responses necessary to create, attract, or allow its crystallization. It is honest, although it can be applied towards that which is immoral, indecent, inappropriate, or sheer evil. It's simple. Desire sees what it wants and wants what it sees. Desire is so simple, but many responsible adults, mature in age, have little to no idea what it is they want. Desire for many has been extinguished by their years, by their experiences, and by their well-developed intellects. One can ask an adult the simple question, what do you want? And this often leads to emotional turmoil, to mental gridlock and psychological upheaval. I have watched middle-aged adults go into meltdowns over this seemingly simple question. You see, desire, although simple enough, is convoluted by the many underlying questions with which people entangle themselves. The question of want bleeds unintentionally into complex and deep-rooted issues like, am I worthy or deserving of what I want? Or is what I want reasonable? Or am I expecting or wanting too much? Or is what I want possible for me? Or who do I think I am anyway to have such a desire? The questions can be infinite, but self-sabotaging and limiting nonetheless. Now throw in a little misguided religiosity, and you really have a mess to unravel. We all know of many forms of energy or power. We're well aware of electricity, wind, solar, and hydropower. But here is another incredibly explosive and limitless source of power. It's desire. Desire is the rocket fuel of our souls, powering us to go after what we want full steam ahead. Desire is the force emanating from within that provokes us to rise in inconvenience, to do the things we wouldn't ordinarily do. Desire is the strength and resolve that propels us forward and sometimes through obstacles that stand formidably in our paths. Desire is the energy we need and sense when we feel like continuing is unreasonable, illogical, and nonsensical. Desire is the fire that forges us into the champions required to overcome adversities, foes, and challengers. Desire is the wind launching us into and across unknown waters to discover places we only imagine in our mind's eyes and aids us in tapping into our hidden potentiality. It's desire that won't let us quit when it gets hard. It's desire that convinces us to give it one more try after we've failed already. It's desire that motivates us to push ourselves to become more than we are presently. It's desire that blinds us to others' progress or achievements and demands of us to stake our own claim in the ways we envisioned and understand. Desire whispers to us to demand one more rep when our bodies are already screaming for relief. And it's desire that won't let us settle for easy simply because it's the path of least resistance. Desire gets it done. Desire wants with no regrets. Desire pays the price in full and upfront. Desire drags the imperceptible out of the intangible into tangibility. Desire hushes cynicism, doubt, fear, and excuses. So today, if you so choose, get clear on what it is you desire, on what you truly want. Make certain you don't confuse the questions. Getting to what you want has nothing to do with worthiness. It has nothing to do with what you believe is possible. It has nothing to do with knowing how you're going to make it happen. No. To get clear on what you want, you simply have to imagine. Think about what would make room for more joy and freedom in your life. Think of what would make more room for abundance in your life. Think of what would make room for fulfillment in your life. And just want, long, hope with all your heart for it. And you will raise your level of expectation for the addition to your life. Relish and luxuriate in what it is you desire and feed that fire until it burns white hot. It is then and only then the universe begins to conspire to bring you every portion of what it is you desire. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire. You will what you imagine. And at last, you create what you will. George Bernard Shaw said that. So remember, it's your desire that makes the difference. And it's regality always.